The Duchess of Sussex has faced a new court battle with Associated Newspapers Limited (ANL) this week after the media group appealed the High Court's ruling it had unlawfully published Meghan's letter to her father. The letter was published by the Mail on Sunday, with Meghan arguing it breached copyright and her privacy over what she claims was a private letter written to her estranged father, Thomas Markle. Now, text messages between Meghan and her former press secretary, Jason Narf, could be made public, the Court of Appeal has heard, which could shed light on the letter. According to The Telegraph, the Duchess of Sussex and Mr. Narf have each submitted a witness statement, which parts of text messages between the two were included. Meghan stated she was puzzled the extracts from the texts had been quoted by her former aide rather than seeing them including in their full context. Her solicitors requested a full copy of their written correspondence, which was provided. Following representations from the media, it was agreed the messages could be made public, subject to redacting any parts quoting previously unpublished parts of her letter. In her written submission to court, the Duchess said, "These are private texts regarding deeply personal family matters that I exchanged with him in the context of his providing to me what he himself has described as close personal support, as a trusted advisor. I am therefore puzzled as to why he has quoted extracts from those texts in his statement rather than exhibiting them, in full, in a confidential schedule to his statement and allowing them to speak for themselves, set in their full context. Be that as it may, I believe that they in fact support my pleaded case and undermine the defendant's case." She added, "Subsequent to receipt of Mr. Narf's witness statement, my solicitors asked his legal team to provide them with a complete copy of the text and email communications from which he quoted. I had no access to any of my texts with Mr. Narf as set out below. In addition to those identified above, there are a number of further passages in these communications which Mr. Narf makes no mention of in his statement, and which I wish to draw to the attention of the court." Meghan reportedly listed a message where she explained how she toiled over every detail of the letter as she feared it could be misleadingly if edited. The Duchess claimed Mr. Narf replied, "Left nothing to chance. That's the only way." In a second message, quoted in Meghan's witness statement, claimed Mr. Narf told her, "It's such a strong and clear letter, with just the right amount of emotion. Hope you're okay after writing it." Meghan also questioned whether he could discuss the letter with Samantha Cohen, her private secretary at the time. The Duchess explained in her submission to court, "That is important because, as the private secretary, Ms. Cohen was our most trusted and closest confidant next to Mr. Narf. Even so, this letter was so private that I did not want its contents shared with anyone in my work environment despite feeling obliged to make Mr. Narf aware of it." The text messages were allegedly sent between August 22 to 24, 2018. This comes after the court heard Meghan and Harry did cooperate with the unauthorized biography, Finding Freedom. In the statement, Mr. Narf said Harry and Meghan authorized specific cooperation in writing in December 2018.